there is the radiator heater hose. So that is the inlet hose on the core over here, the heater core. And then this hose right here, that's a metal bracket. Follow that to my second clamp, and that is the lower hose, the hose on your right, that's connecting to the heater core right there. So I'm going to cut these hoses somewhere under there and somewhere under there and splice them together in order to successfully bypass my heater core that is leaking inside the cab of my pickup. This is the splicing mechanism I'm going to use. It is a 3/4 to 5/8 inch adapter. And the reason that is like that is because the inlet hose is 3/4 and the outlet hose coming out of the heater core is 5/8. Alright, trying to be environmentally safe when I cut this hose. You can tell by looking at my cup, maybe you can, the Mavs, the Mavericks. I live in the Kansas City area, so go Mavs. Alright, an important step in the process here. Remember where these two hoses attach to the heater core on the engine side of the firewall. You need to take those clamps off, remove the hoses eventually, right? But first what we're going to do is we're going to pull those hoses out. We're going to leave that one facing down, that one on the bottom to the right there, and this other one we're going to pull it up, and I'm going to run some air through it from my compressor. We want to get rid of the fluid that's inside the heater core so that it doesn't leak, the rest of it doesn't leak inside the cab of my car. And then we'll plug the ends of the heater core to keep the system, well, I don't know if it matters, but they say to plug it, so I'm going to plug it. Anyways, while we're at it, let's go ahead and give you a peek at how this all started. You can see that rag, and it is soaked with antifreeze, and you can see my blower there at the bottom of my under the dash here. So there's the dash, and there's the blower at the feet in the center, and that's where it's leaking from right there. Well, that's where the leak is resulting. The leak is happening up in the passenger side behind the dash. Well, in case you want to see how I did the air compressor, I have this little rubber nozzle on the end of my trigger device, and that is the inlet hose, and the outlet hose is dumping down here into my antifreeze catcher. Alright, well, that was how I did mine, and it's not rocket science. You can see it disappear into my garage there. Alright, with minimal leakage, I've got the connector on there. I'm going to unclamp my hoses now. Yeah, you can tell I clamped them with some cloth here to make sure I minimize the damage. And next I'm going to get these two clamps on here, like so and like so, and then we'll turn it on and make sure it don't leak. Well, now you can see that I have removed the original hoses going to the heater core, and they are capped You can see those little black dudes on the end of them. And this is what I found at O'Reilly Automotive, bypass cap assortment. So that's what those are. And I'll be reclaiming those two when I get around to actually changing the heater core out, which is like a 4-hour job. Well, it's 4 hours for people that know what they're doing. It's going to take me a day or two. All right. I'm going to start this bad boy up, see if it leaks, and I'll be back with the car running now. Here you have it, folks. I did use a little bit of wire, strung it through the clamp, and attached it to the bracket that's holding my AC evaporator in place. Basically, the hose is just a little bit closer to the manifold than I care for. So just a little bit of a caution there. And for anybody that wants to know what the rest of the beast looks like, there you have it.